Hi everyone, you're watching a brand new show here on Skin Sense. I'm your host, Jeannine, and I'm very excited. We're showing you a procedure today. We're doing lip fillers, right, Doc?
Absolutely.
And this is one of women's favorite things to do. It's something that is really in the moment. It's something that a lot of people are getting. We have a lot of guests on with us today. First, we have Anne, and Anne, you've had fillers in before?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Anne who's had fillers before, and then we have a mother and daughter coming on. One has had one has had work, but I don't think they've had fillers. And then we have another person on. So my best friend's here too. So we have a packed show. So what is the product?
Who's going to do my lips?
How about I'm going to do your lips.
I feel left out already.
I'll do your lips.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I always wanted to give Botox.
When she does my lips, I get all
Yeah,
bruised.
we're going to do your Botox on one show.
So
you have the product that we're going to be
yes,
using?
we're using RHA2.
Okay.
And this is a filler that's used for fine lines and for lips. Okay.
So where can that be used on the face?
That can be used, well, anywhere you have fine lines.
Okay.
Okay, there are other fillers that you use for deeper areas, okay? So you have deep depressions in the cheeks. Up here, you can use a product like this, okay, for nasolabial folds. And, but there are a lot of different fillers out there, and some are for deeper and some are for not superficial.
Okay. So when you're looking at the lips and how you do the fill, now you can get a botch job if you don't go to someone who is certified, and I've seen some botch jobs out there where do you do them so you want the lips to look natural?
Well, yeah, but see, some people want their lips to be unnatural.
Yeah, look.
We
like
try to talk them out of
ducky.
it, and yeah. So it's not so much a botch job; it's just personal preference, and I try to talk people out of getting really big lips, because who wants to look like a duck?
So what do you want? Do you want to look like Donald Duck, or do you want to look like?
But I do want them a little.
Yeah, we're going to give her
right?
volume.
Nice volume.
Yeah, and
Not crazy, but.
Do you want the top and bottom lip the same size, or?
Well, no, you don't. See, that's the other thing. Naturally, your bottom lip is always bigger.
Okay.
Than if you make the proportion different, it looks kind of weird. Okay, so you always want the lower lip to be a little bit on the bigger side.
Yeah.
So we're going to clean it off again.
Now, is there numbing medicine in?
There's numbing medicine in it. Yeah, some people use a nerve block, okay, for it, but and then what we do is basically we go in, and it pinches, a little pinch.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, to get rather. But what we're doing is we're building volume to the lip. And again, a lot of this is personal preference. How big, but I mean, to me, you can see already, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So this is something instant. It's not like Botox where you put the Botox in and it takes a good 2 weeks to see the.
Yeah, no, fillers are immediate, so that's the big difference, okay? And then
How
we
you
can
doing?
do
Okay. Good.
we can do the lower lip here. But see, the nice thing about doing fillers is we can always add to the filler. Okay, so if somebody says, "Well, I want them bigger," you wait a couple of weeks, and if you really, really want them bigger, you get more filler.
But the way you're doing it, it looks natural.
Yeah.
It looks like you're just putting in the,
and
is
then
it collagen there? Or what are you losing?
Well, it's called hyaluronic acid.
So whatever you're losing from
it's a natural
when you were
product.
Younger, right?
Yeah.
You're putting
And then
in
you said you had a little bit of lines up here. I mean, they're very subtle lines that she has. So we put a little bit underneath the lines, and we help to fill those in. But her lines aren't bad. I mean, we see lines in smokers, who are really, really deep.
Well, you notice them because
they're very, very tough to do.
I'll switch with you.
So that's another word of advice. If you care about your looks, you really don't want to smoke because, things go down faster if you smoke. So.
Do you see a difference?
There, and yeah, I mean, we're building it up. There. Okay, and then we'll do some down here. But she's a real good patient, okay? I mean, a real good patient.
Now, should you ice this, or what is the...
Well, see, the fact that since it has numbing medicine,
Okay.
you don't really need to ice
That's
it.
why I think it doesn't hurt like it usually.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you feel the pinch
so-
go in, but then it's the numbing medicine is in there,
Right.
so then it's numbing,
Okay,
obviously. Your lip.
so, looks pretty good, right? I mean, you can see it already.
Right.
And we can build up more. And then there's something called the Cupid's bow up here. Sometimes we add to there. Hers is pretty good already. So there, and then let me go around to the other side. Okay, so that's coming along pretty good, right? And then we'll put some here.
So are there things you should, while you're finishing this technique, are there things that people should know before they decide that they're going to get the filler? Is there someone who's a better candidate than somebody else?
Well, you know, you see people with very, very thin lips, okay? And they're the ones who really, really kind of need the fillers because it just, some people it just doesn't look right, okay? And you're just born that way. So those are the people who really, really, but I mean, you know, you look at all the newscasters and news anchors and, you know, they all have their lips done, you know, so it's an in thing. And then the key thing is, you know, to look and make sure everything is even.
This is our first patient, and we're going to finish up here. And we come back, we have a mother and a daughter duo to be on the show. And it's you're watching Skin Sense. We're excited to have so many guests on with us, and thank you for supporting our shows
so
here on
Ann
SSP.
Ann did great.
We'll be right back. We're back here on Skin Sense. We're doing lips today. Everyone's favorite. So we have another guest with us. We have on two guests. We have a mother and daughter duo with us. We have Liza and her daughter Kira Antolik. And thanks for being on the show.
Of course.
Although she's beautiful and it's said to be young again with like 0 wrinkles on your face.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, whatever. I said I'm gonna do your Botox on one of these shows. But what before we do the actual her lips, tell everyone at home, like, you go over with the patient what their expectations are, what you think they should get done.
Absolutely. Well, Kira brought in photos, okay? So, you know, everybody sees the glamour magazines, and it's like, you know, I want lips that are 20 times bigger than my natural lips because I want to fit in with all the TV anchors. And yeah, so we try to talk people out of getting huge lips, okay? But the nice thing about doing the lips, if you want bigger lips, well, you come back in a couple of weeks and you get bigger lips.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Now, is it true that if you do stretch your lip out too much that you can actually have like scarring or you're like some kind of deformity if you're going
No,
real big?
You might look deformed, but no, it's not, you know, permanent. But some people do look, you know, whatever. They go overboard.
Okay.
But like I say, it's personal preference. And
Well, it's nice to have a
you know,
younger
for someone,
viewer on, a younger patient, because you'll see the difference. I mean, she really doesn't.
yeah.
It'll be
So
easier for
we're
you.
gonna, well, you know, we're gonna do the lips, and basically we know because.
Ready? She's like not even scared.
Yeah. So
That's what happens
we're
when
gonna
you're.
And again, what we do is we go right through here, and you know, it doesn't tickle.
Well, the thing is, the first couple ones are the pinchy pinch, because the numbing medicine has to work. But then after that, we should be good. How you
Yeah,
doing?
and like I said before, some people do nerve blocks, and they hurt too, and then they take forever to wear off, and you know. So, but she's a good patient, and again, this has numbing medicine in it, and we'll just scoot around over here, and we'll do this side.
How long you been doing this, Doc?
Doing lips?
Yeah.
Well, ever since these came out. So the first ones that came out were, you know, probably in the late 80s. Okay, it was just called collagen.
Yeah.
Zyderm, Zyplast. It looked great, and it would last about 2 weeks. You know, that was the end of it, right?
Are you okay?
So,
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, the first cut, we're not going to lie, it's no picnic when you first get those like little pinches. But then after a while, it's okay.
And then we'll put a little bit. And of course, we already cleaned her off with alcohol. So, and then we'll give a little definite. What we're doing is really giving a definition to the lips. Okay. I mean, you could do more than a definition, which means, that's when you make the lips huge. But, we just want it to look natural.
Well, she's a nice lip to start with. Now I know our next guest
She had
her
lip,
has really skinny lips. So
her lower lip was perfect. Okay, so so she doesn't really need that much to define it. So we're really defining the border.
She's tearing. She is a good patient.
But again, she's an excellent patient. So. Okay, super. And then we'll
feeling
make this
that
look a
Novocaine
little
or
bit bigger. Yeah, now it's going to be easier.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now it should be numb.
With Botox, when I was in Philadelphia, it was like the in thing to do. But up here it took a while for the Botox to kind of filter down. Now everybody here is getting Botox.
Back in the day when we first started having these shows and someone got Botox, you were like, oh my God, look who's getting Botox. And now everyone you talk to is getting Botox. And I always say, anything that someone asks me, I'm honest on what I've done or because it's my personal preference. If I get something done, hey, it's my body, so I'll do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, now it's like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Back then it was like you had to be hush hush. Oh my gosh. So don't let my boyfriend know I had Botox or whatever. Right? Looks good, right?
It looks so good.
Okay, so let me mold it.
All right, as you're molding, let me just ask questions because we want to get to Mom.
Sure.
How long do the lips last, and what do you have to do after you get them done? Put ice on them, or what's the healing process?
No, you don't really have to. No, because it has a numbing medicine, so you don't have to at all. And then how long it lasts is very variable. Okay.
A year?
Lips are very according to the company, this one lasts longer than other ones out there.
Stay out of the sun, stay out of the tanning booth, don't smoke, drink
Well,
lots of water.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't party too much.
And now we have Mama on, so Liza's going to get her lips done, and you can tell she's literally holding on for dear life, but she's going to make it. I told her she's going to make it, right?
Well, usually, it's like mother like daughter. In this case, it's like daughter like mother. Okay, so if you're as brave as your daughter, we're in good shape
now
here.
let's look at her lips, because like I
Okay.
said, more like hydration, right? Where she
Well,
has like a nice shape to start with.
Yeah. So we're going to accentuate. Here, ready?
Here we go. Love it.
That was great.
How you doing?
Okay.
You're doing great.
I could feel it going in.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good.
You did
Way
great.
better.
Yeah, you did great.
I was
So,
it's not
Wait.
nearly as bad as you would expect it to.
Yeah.
right?
It's not that bad.
I think a lot of it
Perfect.
has to do with the doctor, though.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah.
Please don't compliment him, please. I got to do shows with this one. No, but
That's
in all
rough.
seriousness, how many years you been doing
Actually,
medicine?
I practiced hypnosis. She didn't realize that she was actually hypnotized.
How many years you been
So-
doing medicine, Doc, for real?
Medicine
Dermatology.
since 1835.
Well, no.
So,
He did tell us.
so should we do some of the,
Yes,
let's
yes,
do a
to
little
the bottom.
bit.
But you were doing video conferencing.
Well, I was doing,
Medical-
I was one of the first in the state to do telemedicine.
Yeah, I remember back when we started our show 20 years ago.
Well, 1999. So, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's telemedicine. Okay, then with COVID, all of a
Everyone-
sudden everybody's doing telemedicine, right? They're calling me up for advice. In the beginning, they thought I was crazy.
So you're seeing the before and afters of the mother and daughter duo. We had Liza and Kira and Tolik on. And next, I'm super excited to have my best friend in from Harrisburg. She has skinny little lips, and we're going to plump them up when we come back. Stay with us. We're back. You're watching Skin Sense here on SSP TV. Watch us on YouTube, online, or if you're local to the greater Hazleton area, watch us on cable. We're here with my best friend. Her name is Jeannine Lingle, and she's in from Harrisburg, and she's gonna get those little tiny lips plumped up with Doc, right?
I am.
Are you excited to be on
very
the
excited.
show?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Doc.
My
So
hand's too tired. I'm sorry. You're number 10. Number 10 today.
this is it. This is it for the day.
Okay. So, there, doing great.
Is there anything afterwards? You might get light
No, just
bruising, or no?
so I guess some people can get a little bruising. Okay. Some people are just prone to bruise. Obviously, if you take aspirin, okay, or Motrin, that makes you more prone to bruising. So, people who are prone to fever blisters and cold sores, we usually give antiviral for a couple of days after the procedure. Kind of avoid that area, so we're going to go just in here.
So we love all of your recommendations. You have been waiting to see these lip fillers for a long time, so that's why we did it today. But again, DermDox, you can call here for a consultation, an appointment. Not only does Doc do these procedures, but Rebecca's here, correct?
Absolutely.
So you can call, and we're going to finish up Jeannine, and we thank you for watching. We'll show her before and after picture as well. Remember that DermDox, they do all kinds of cosmetic procedures. They do Botox, they do fillers, and so you can ask about their facials and all of those fun things coming up. Take care of your skin, stay safe. We'll see you next time here on Skin Sense.